Okay, so some of our performance moves, I'm going to do a whole bunch of moves and see kind of how far you get with them before I focus on them too much. See how much you can kind of do already. So you've got your barrel roll, and I want everyone to develop that barrel roll into this. At the moment, you should be kind of nice, relaxed barrel roll. It should be changing direction, about 180. So you should be able to, in one barrel roll, move one full 180 there. It's very much the point of it. And when you've kind of got a feel for that, and what you will need to do is you'll need to lean back as you turn into this one. Lean back, turn into this one. Is to do it on the spot then. So on the spot, same principle, you tend to kick this one in to start with. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. So I want everyone to get to this point at about this speed, and you need to lean into the middle of the circle. You're perpetually falling, and eventually, once you do a little spring, bounce, 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 something like that. So that's your barrel roll. Cool. So this is, I haven't really got a name. We have to name everything as we go. This is, I call these kind of back manuals, front manuals. We've probably got other names, but back and front would be fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a turn that's based on the back two wheels. It does a similar thing to the other one, gets you round. So you're going to skate forwards and do the whole turn off this leg by popping it like this. So focus on that first, both legs. Get used to this being out in front and straight. It's got to be straight. Bent leg won't work this time. So when we do it the next time, we're going to use the inside edge of the spare foot to go wide and do this. Alright, so that again. This one, bend, and it will create the edge. You just got to bend. Keep this foot, keep that leg straight, or the one that's doing the pivot straight. Bend the other one, look where you want to go, and then you're going to get a nice inside edge. And then when you start chaining them, you can do a nice figure of 8. You get a little bit of extra speed in the middle of this foot, and then push, turn, push, turn, push, sweep and turn, push, sweep and turn, and then you get this nice figure of 8 thing going on. Oops. Like so. So important to learn, have a little place in where you got on. We good? Love it. So now we're going to talk about something called double back and double fronts. Again, there's probably names for these that I've forgotten over the years. One of the problems of skating all the disciplines is they've all got a different name for everything. So anyway, double fronts, double backs. So double backs, you want straight legs. You do one at a time. Do one, get a good stretch, get 2. Get used to this. Stretch every day. You're going to need good loose hamstrings for this. And then 1, bend at the hips. Usual stuff, head back, usual balance. And then this one goes. Alright, now to start with, you're just going to want to sit in this position. You'll be doing this all over the place. You want to straighten your back, engage your core, bend at the hips, use your arms up, don't look at your feet. That will stabilise you significantly, even if you're going downhill like I am. And then once you've got a feel for that, you need to learn how to control it. So you want it close and you want it far. So you need to be able to get from here into close and then let it flow into far. Downhill is a problem. There we go. So yeah, just want it on the spot for now. When you've got that down and you've got a good feel for it, you need to switch feet. So you do feet like this, you stagger 1 forward, 1 back, and you just switch. Switch, switch, and you will rotate your hips. And we do it again from the back. With double backs, you rotate your hips to kind of move forward. So you go 1, 2, just like that. Go backwards if you've got it in you. And so play around the more we can do, the more cool stuff we can practice. Hand in hand with that is double fronts. Same process, you can bend your knees for this one. So you get one, needs to be underneath your body. To start with, you stagger, and you go one, and then you go two. Balance between them. Eventually, you get to a point where you can just go up. And it's important to remember you're going up. You're not leaning forwards, pointing your toes, and you're going up. Back stays straight, up. Okay. And then when you've got that feel for that, and you get a feel for the staggered version, then you swap places with that as well, like so, until once again you can control it, and you can kind of go wherever you want. You can actually create speed from it. You can do little turns, twizzles, all sorts of fun stuff, all on your front toes. So play around with those in all of those different configurations, get used to being on your double fronts, and we'll move on to the next one.
Recording.
Awesome. So now we're going to do, I'm going to call this the cross tap. You start flat, and what you're going to do is you're going to push onto this one backwards, like so. That's your step one. Then you're going to cross over, then you're going to tap. So push, cross, step, tap. Push, cross, step, tap. Cross, step, tap. Cross, step, tap. Cross, step, tap. And you don't really lift your feet in the end. You just kind of flow. I'll do this better in my smaller skates sometime, but you get the idea. Step, cross, step, step, cross, step. And then if you can do two crosses, we'll do those as well. I don't know how much space everyone's got. But that's very much the same. Cross, cross, tap, step, cross, cross, step, tap, cross, cross, step, and style. So practice some of those, and yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Now we're going to tackle step turns. So step turns, you step, and then you rotate 180. Step, rotate 180, and you step. It's a travelling stepping movement. Not much you can really do apart from just getting used to balancing this. Keep everything up, don't look at your skates. Step, turn, step, turn, step. Right, and you can do that for as long as you want to go. Step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, and back the other way. Step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, turn, step. So anything approximating that would be perfect. Next. So I want everyone to make up their own step sequences now, based on those things I've just gone through. It may look something maybe like this. So we'll start here. We did this move a while back. This kind of little hip movement. You do it kind of out. So a couple of steps, and then we'll start into a step turn. Step turn, step tap, step turn, step tap, step turn, step tap, step turn. Masterpiece. And then we will do a couple of proper step turns. Then we can do some barrel rolls. And these are great to do into little spin. You do one of these, and then bring your foot in, and then I'll turn. So play around with some of those moves, show me what you can do, get some music on, and we'll do some more later. That'll do me.